Hello everyone and welcome to another Tabletop Assault Battle Report. I'm Ross.
I'm David.
And today we're going to be playing 1500 points of my Chaos Space Marines
versus my 1500 points of Necrons. So today we're playing Maelstrom of War, Spoils of War. That looks like is 3 objective cards per player per turn. If for any point you don't have 3 objective cards, draw up to 3. There's a little caveat, we can steal each other's objectives. So any objective cards that are marked number 1 up to 6, you can steal those from your opponent on your turn. Once they've been stolen, you have to immediately discard it from your hand. When it comes around to your turn, draw again back up to 3 objective cards.
Cool, sounds good. So let's have a look at the armies being played. Starting off, we have our Chaos Space Marines. Leading them is going to be Abaddon in a Black Legion formation. In this he takes Terminators, of which I have 3. They all have Veterans of the Long War, Mark of Tzeentch and 3 combi plasmas between them. Accompanying them is going to be a Sorcerer. He is level 3. He's going to wear Terminator armour, Veterans of the Long War, and he has a Spell Familiar as well. They're all going to be transported in a Glorious Land Raider with Dozer Blades and extra armour. Next to them we have our 2 units of Raptors. They are each armed with a Melta gun each and a combi Melta on the champions. We also have 2 units of Cultists, one with 14 guys and one with 10. And then we have 2 Chaos Spawns running about the field, an Obliterator and a Forge Fiend with an additional Extoplasma Cannon. And that'll be 1500 points of Chaos Space Marines.
This is our 1500 points of Necrons. We're not going to Kurian today. So we have Emotech Stormlord, backed up with looks like an Overlord, but that is actually a Cryptek, with 10 warriors, and they'll be inside that Night Scythe. Again, that is a Doom Scythe, but we're using that today as a Night Scythe. On either side we have 2 Ghost Arcs, all with 10 warriors each inside. We have a Triarch Stalker with its Heat Ray, again to buff the warrior's ballistic skill by 1. A unit of Death Marks, trying to come in and snipe some units on Deep Strike. And finally we have a Canoptek Harvest, which has the Tomb Spider, 3 Wraiths, all with Whip Coils, and 6 Scarabs. And that is 1500 points of Necrons.
So beginning the deployment phase, Chaos won the roll-off to deploy first. We chose to deploy first. So we have here our Land Raider with Abaddon, his Terminators and Sorcerer. Next to him some Cultists and a Spawn. Over on the other side we have our Forge Fiend hiding behind a rock, though not much cover. More Cultists, an Obliterator in this building over here, and another Spawn. And that's the entirety of the Chaos deployment.
Here we have the Necron counter deployment. So on this far left flank we have our 2 Ghost Arcs hiding behind this nice tall ruin, backed up with the Stalker to give +1 ballistic skills for this flank here. And then finally down the other side we have our Scarabs hiding in the building away from that terrifying Forge Fiend, the Tomb Spider and the Wraiths. Basically this is our Canoptek Harvest down here. So yeah, that's the Necron counter deployment. We also have 6 mysterious objectives around the table. We have one here, that is objective marker 3 I believe. Number 5 in this building just over here. We have 6 down in the middle. We have objective marker 4 over there. Next we have 1 that's currently being held by Cultists, and way up in the back there we have objective marker 2 I believe. So that reveals all the objectives, where they are, and the 2 forces meeting off. We're now into the start of the game. So you've had a look at our deployments, where everything is. Night Fighting is in effect automatically in turn 1 due to Emotech's abilities, but we're going to go ahead and try and seize initiative. Now with his Warlord trait, Hyperlogical Strategist, we get to seize on a 5+. So Yeah, you nervous, Ross?
Yeah, do you want to seize?
It'd be a waste not to try. So let's go for it. 5+. No.
Not today.
So on that note, let's go into Chaos Space Marines, turn 1.
Just drawn the Chaos Space Marines cards. So what we've got here is Ascendancy. We get D3 victory points if we control 3 objective markers at the end of our turn. Doable. Hold the line, I get a victory point of 3 for my scoring units, and none of my opponents are within 12 inches of my table edge. Very doable. And also Blood and Guts, I've got to destroy a unit in assault phase. Not quite going to happen this turn, but still really, really good result for me, I think. We also have one mysterious objective to reveal, which is mysterious objective 1, which will be 3, which is
Skyfire.
Skyfire. Oh, that's
no.
quite close to a Forge Fiend who might be hunting down. You've brought a flyer, haven't you?
No. Yeah, brought a night safe.
So now we have seen the Chaos objectives. Let's have a look how I'm going to move my guys forward and what the plan is. I'm at a bit of a trick here. I've got to both move forward to take objectives and keep back to get that other scoring point as well. Got a lot of units that can move forward and hopefully get me some points. So I'm going to move forward, see how we do, and we'll come back to that. Come to our finish of the Chaos movements. How I've sort of moved forward is to try and take as many of the objectives as possible and keep my hold the line status. So I'm quite happy with how it's sort of played out at the moment. Only thing I need to do is reveal a mysterious objective with this spawn, which will be Sabotage.
You'll be fine.
Don't think I'm really worried about that one. So with that, we will move on to the Psychic phase, which at the moment I'm not really in range of anything. So how about let's just move straight on to Chaos Space Marine, turn 1 shooting. Just to quickly get us forward, I will run these cultists so that they can get this objective before I forget. 5 inches, which will take me well within range of taking that one, and that will reveal the mysterious objective, which will be nothing of note. Land Raider here is going to begin my shooting phase, and he's going to target straight down at a Ghost Ark on this side. The way it's angled at the moment, David doesn't need to drink because more than 25% of it's going to give you your 4-up cover save. Yeah. This last cannon, however, is shooting through this entirely, which is going to give you an additional +1. So we've said 2-up save with this one, 3-up save with this one due to Night Fight.
Yep.
Cool, so we'll do the 2-up first, Twin Linked. Twin Linked. And he hits.
Just.
And the other one will hit as well. We'll do the 2-up first. We are needing 4s to glance?
4s to glance because of quantum shielding.
Not today.
Okay.
And we do have 1 pen with 3-up.
Cover save. 3-up, go. Wrong die. 3-up, cover save. Ooh. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh.
Okay, so
that open topped with AP2.
Yep.
5 up to go. 2, so that'll bring it to 4, which
Crew's
is
stunned, but because of living metal, Necrons ignore the effects.
Never mind, it's just down to
two hull points.
Ooh.
But his quantum shielding's down.
Oh!
So he's now armor 11 as opposed to 13.
I'm going to enjoy the next shooting then. Yeah. Got my Forge Fiend next. He's going to fire his Hades autocannon shots straight at the Ghost Ark, who no longer has his quantum shielding.
But we do realise he actually has 4 hull points.
Yeah.
So he's up to 3, not 2, guys.
Yeah. So with the obviously more than 25% is covered, and Nightfind, you've got 3-up save. However, I am needing 4s to hit.
4s to hit because you're Bliss skill 3, but you'll be needing 3s to glance.
Ooh.
4s to pin.
Ooh. Can I activate Demon Forge?
You can if you want, yeah.
I think I will. So I get to re-roll my armor pens.
Yep.
Cool. At the end of this I need to roll into about 1. But we'll roll to hit 4s. Not great, only 3 hits.
Yeah.
Not fantastic. However, it's 3s to glance and I get to re-roll. Thank goodness
well,
for...
good. Yeah, well done, you activated that.
So that gives us 1 glance and 1 pen. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the pen.
Super saved.
Super saved, and then the glance.
Ah.
Oh, so he does go down another hull point.
Yep.
So he's down to 2 hull points. Just want to quickly retract. The living metal does not ignore crew stunned, only ignores crew shaken. So at the end of this phase, the passengers inside the Ghost Ark down to 2 hull points will have to take a leadership check to see if they're snap firing. But let's move on. Ross, what are you firing next?
We've got our Obliterator hiding up here. He's going to fire a last cannon shot straight down at this Ghost Ark. Not over 25% is covered, so you only get your 6 up night fighting. Do you want a jig, David?
Nah, let's risk it for a biscuit.
Love it. So I need 3s to hit. Never mind.
Yeah, worth the risk, eh?
Yep. With the Obliterator as my last shooting, I think that's the end of my turn. I'm not going to run anything else, and I don't have anything to assault with. So let's call it there, and I will do my objectives. So I achieved Ascendancy, Cultist grabbing a point here, Cultist grabbing a point here, and the Spawn grabbing one over there. So I get D3 points. So
Okay.
I get 1 point. Next up, I also have Hold the Line, which will give me a further 1. So that is me on 2 points, and we'll move on to Necrons, turn 1.
So a few things we forgot to do at the end of the turn there. Let's go ahead and do the leadership check for the passengers in the Ghost Ark. So we are looking for leadership 10. Fine.
Just.
Only just.
Oh my goodness.
And you had your Demon Forge roll to do as well, Ross.
Yes, I've got my Demon Forge roll, so I need to roll anything but a 1. And we're fine.
So yeah, let's go and take a look and see what we draw objective card wise. I've gone ahead and drawn my 3 objective cards. So firstly I've got Secure Objective Marker 6, which is out there in the middle of the field, but remember your opponents can steal these victory points. Dangerous one. Next we have Witch Hunter. Essentially we need to score a victory point if we can kill a Psyker. Not happening this turn, maybe not happening in the game at all. And finally we did draw Thrall of the Silent King, which essentially lets you draw another card, and whatever the victory points you can achieve on that card, they are add on an extra D3 essentially. So I then drew Domination, which essentially could win me the game at some stage if I'm lucky. So if I control every objective marker, I'll get D3 plus 3 plus another D3 because of Thrall of the Silent King. So I don't think I'll be claiming any objective points this turn. So on that note, let's go ahead and move into the Necron movement phase. We've just finished off the Necron movement phase. So at the start of the phase we did activate Reanimation Protocol for the Canoptic Harvest, which just to remind you guys is the Wraith, the Scarabs and the Spider. We did also roll a 6 to add another Scarab Swarm to our existing host, so we're now up to 7 swarms. So we didn't take a win for that, which is great. And the Tomb Spider is now over here on objective marker 3. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll and see what marker 3 is. That is -2 to charging. Ooh. Grav Wave Generator. And then finally, just up here, we've moved our... We're literally paranoid in this little corner. So everything's getting the buff from the Stalker, except for the vehicle's guns. We're in rapid fire range for the Spawn, and we're within 24 inches of the Obliterator. However, I don't think I've got enough firepower to really kill him with multi-wounds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So on that note, let's move into Necron's shooting phase. We're about to begin the Necron shooting phase. So we're going to start with Ghost Ark number 1, which, you know, full complement of his weapons here, rapid fire. We're going to go shooting straight into this Spawn and try and steal first blood.
Uh-oh.
So, 3s to hit. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take it. So 7 hits.
You can hit it on 2s because you've got the...
Not the vehicle.
Ah, right, okay, yep.
So they will hit, and then it's 5s to cause a wound.
Cool.
We only get 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Now I'm behind cover, so I've got 5 up, and then I also have +1 due to night fighting. So we've got a 4+ save, which we make.
You unbelievable.
Nice.
Right, okay, so we need to rapid fire the passengers. Right, so these are 20 shots,
Oh.
Hitting on 2s because of +1 ballistic skill from the Stalker. So yeah, give us a wee second here. Right. So 2s to hit. Okay. Well, only got an extra 3 hits because of the Stalker, so that's not too bad.
Still.
And then we're looking for 5s to cause a wound. Come on. 5s to cause a wound. That's more like it. Okay, so we have, that's 6 saves to make, Ross.
6 saves, so that's 50%. If I can make over 50% here, he's alive. Oh no, he is
dead.
gone. He is gone.
So on that note, that's first blood to the Necrons. We've now got the second Ghost Arc. We're going to try and clean up this flank a little bit. Let's see if we get lucky in the Obliterator.
Don't hurt him.
Now we are crew stunned, so this Ghost Arc is hitting on 6s. So we get 10 shots. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's 4.
Wow.
4 hits.
Nice, that was almost 50%.
Yeah. Your toughness 4.
Yeah, so 4's to win.
4's to wound. Okay, so that's 2 saves to make.
2 saves, 2 ups, and that's 2 3s, so we're okay.
Let's go ahead and shoot the passengers. So we've got 10 shots, buff ballistic skill 1 because of the Stalker. So 2s to hit. Okay, that's fine. An extra 2 shots because of the Stalker.
Nice.
It's making its money back. And then 4s to cause a wound. So that's 5 saves to make.
5 saves to make, cool. Let's go ahead with that. 2 up. And we've made them all.
That one is cocked.
Oh, we've got 1 cocked.
You're still fine. Yeah, you're fine.
So just trying to let that see, but we're all fine.
Finished up the Necron shooting phase. We're now moving into the assault phase. We're going to declare a charge with the race first of all on those cultists. Now before we move on, we just want to say, as per the wording of their special where they basically ignore terrain, things like that, we just want your opinion. We're playing it today as when they charge in, because they treat all movements in all terrain as open ground, that they wouldn't be, striking at initiative 1. Let us know what you think about that. If you have any rules to disagree with that or go against it, please put the page links in there as well. So Ross, are you going to go ahead and Overwatch?
I sure am. So we've got all of them but 1 guy going for this, and it is 14 shots, hitting on 6s. So we have, I think, 2 hits there.
That's 2 hits, yep. 2
hits, and we're needing 6s to win, so that would be no wins.
No wins. So we've pre-measured, and it's a 6-inch charge to make with the Wraiths. So let's go ahead and roll and see what we get.
And that'll be in.
So the Wraiths are in, and then we've already checked, it's an auto win for the Scarabs. Let's see if we'll get all the Scarabs in. So we'll pile everyone in and we'll just catch up and see what that looks like. Now we've piled everyone in, it looks really awkward guys. It's just the way the terrain is, but we're working our best here. So let's go ahead and hit first with the race. Due to whip coils, we're actually hitting at initiative 5. So
how many attacks do you get?
We've got 12 attacks.
10 on 3s?
Winning on 2s. 6s will kill. So 3s to hit. Fairly good roll. 2 misses.
Oh no.
2 misses. Could have used some of those 6s though. And then it's 2s to wound. 6s will kill. Oh wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
How many 6s have you got there?
That's 6 6s.
Oh, David.
And 4 normal saves to make. So 6.
Really? How did you get more 6s than you did anything else?
No.
On 2s. 6s to save. Let's see if I can do the same. Oh, guess what?
Wow.
So is that a total of 10 dead?
That's 10 dead, yeah. 10 dead.
So after the slaughtering of quite a lot of cultists there, I get a strike back. I will be targeting the Scarabs. I get a total of 9 attacks back, because each guy has 1 basic and close combat weapons and 1 champion. So I'm going to hit the Scarabs, and I am needing 3s to hit.
Nice.
Which is not bad, that is all bar 1. And then I am needing 4s to wound.
Oh,
which
nice.
is also really nice.
So So that's what, 6 wounds?
6 wounds, and your basic save is
6 plus.
6 plus, and then 5 up reanimation.
Yeah, so we're looking for 6s here. Not a good start.
Ooh.
We're looking for 5s, only 3 wounds per base. Okay, so 3 saved, 1 base will bite the dust.
Yep, I'm okay with that. And let's bring the pain back.
Finally, to hit back will be the scarabs. So we have 6 bases, 5 attacks each on the charge. That's 30 attacks. We are hitting on 4s, and we're wounding on 4s. So let's go ahead, just roll a ton of dice. Fantastic. just that. I'm not. That's a lot of hits. That's all you need to know, guys. Yeah. So they've all hit.
Yeah, that's a few.
It's a lot of 6s again, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't say that.
And then 4s to cause a wound on the cultists. Okay, so let's take away all the stuff. Okay, so you're left with 7 wounds.
7 wounds. Yeah, I need to make a whole bunch of 6s. Like a lot of 6s. I need to make 4 6s. Of which I make none. So that'll be the unit wiped out.
Yeah.
And then you'd like to make your consolidation
Yes.
moves?
So the scarabs, we'll roll for that just now. Fine. And then the race, I want a high one here.
Yeah, I want you to pistol roll.
Oh
Whoa.
no! Yes, we're not getting away from Abaddon this turn.
No, we're gonna catch you.
No. So that will bring an end with only 1 victory point scored through First Blood. That will bring an end to Necron's turn 1 as we move into Chaos Space Marines turn 2.
Turn 2 for the Chaos. I achieved 2 cards last turn, so I'm getting another 2 this turn. I've kept Blood and Guts, which will give me a point if I kill something in the assault phase, but I've also drawn Score Objective Marker 2 and number 6. Number 6 is very important because David's got that as well.
Yeah.
And I can steal it if I achieve it, so I really want to achieve it this turn. Starting up the Chaos turn 2. Not terrible for us, but we did lose 1 cultist unit and 1 chaos spawn. Bit unfortunate because that chaos spawn would have got me a point this turn, but can't win everything. So I think our main thing we need to deal with is these wraiths and scarabs, and I think Abaddon is going to come out to play.
He's done.
Yeah. So let's roll for reserves. We have 2 raptor squads, each of them identically kitted out, so 3's to come in. 1 of them is in, and the second one will not.
So we'll come back and see where you're going to choose to scar them.
Raptor Squad 1 is gonna risk this deep strike. If I get a direct hit here, I will have 2 guns within Melta, but I'll also be able to wrap round and get objective marker 2. So I really need direct hitting
This
here.
is a gamble, Ross.
This is a gamble.
I like it.
Yeah. So let's go for this. Really need a direct hit. Oh, would you look at that?
Get a direct hit. Lovely.
That 10 would have also been disastrous.
So you place your models down, finish up your movement phase, we'll catch up and see where everyone's left off.
We've finished our movement phase, so what we've tried to do is, well, the raptor's sitting there pretty, Obliterator not moving at all, Cultist moving into a strange position, you'll see why in a minute, Forge Fiend, Land Raider, Abaddon and Terminators going for Wraith, and Spawn is going up the left field.
He's trying to figure out what to do.
He wants to do something. So now we move on to a phase I don't do very often. Psychic phase. So now we are on to the Chaos Psychic phase. I can't stress more than anything how much I don't like the Psychic phase. Last time I played David, he had 16 deny on 3s against me, so this time you've got 0. I get 3 plus 3. So that gives me a total of 6 dice. Our Chaos Sorcerer over here is going to begin the Psychic phase. He has 6 dice to play with. We're going to use the Ectomancy Discipline from the new Traitor's Hate. I got a few abilities, one of them being Emphatic Shield. This gives him a 3-up invul. Warp Charge 1, so I only use 1 dice, but I do have Spell Familiar so I can re-roll my fails. And I
can reroll that. And I still won't get it.
No, you don't.
No, so our next trick is we're going to cast Ghost Storm. This essentially is a blessing on a unit within 18 inches. Allows me to jump them 18 inches, ignoring difficult terrain, dangerous, impassable. But if I do land in difficult terrain, then I do have to take a test. I'm going to chuck 5 dice this and try and launch our cultist to take 0.6.
Oh no.
So let's go for this. David really doesn't want this to go off.
No, of course not.
And I get it with 3, no peril.
Yeah, would you like to re-roll it though?
I can only re-roll if I fail. I have
Only if you
succeeded.
fail. Right, okay, so
you need 3 6s.
remember that time I was a Grey Knight player? Yeah. Nope, it goes off.
So that'll be a unit launching into 0.6. That is the end of my psychic phase. Quite successful to take 0.6, as that will give me 2 victory points, which is excellent. So with that being the end of my psychic phase, I will move on to the chaos shooting phase. Starting up the chaos shooting, we're going to have our Forge Fiend fire a bunch of shots at the Necron Wraiths. I'm not going to use my ectoplasma cannon in the middle because I'm too scared if it comes back to my Terminators and it will hit my Sorcerer. So I think we're just going to go with 8 shots on them.
Yeah, I'd be worried too.
So we'll shoot at the Hades autocannon. We are forced hit, 2 to wound. Not great, 50-50, that's about average. And then 2 to wound with your standard 3 up then 5 up. That'll be 4 saves.
Thank you. So 3 up.
That's
Oh no.
2 fails, and then 2 5 ups.
Reanimation. Okay, so 1's down a wound. I was getting worried there. That's not too bad.
Chaos Terminators, Abaddon and the Sorcerer are going to fire all their combi bolters at the Necron Wraiths because they plan to charge. Might be a long charge if I kill 1 more, but very little helps. So let's go for this. We are going to fire the combi bolters from the guys first, needing 3s to hit. Thank goodness I didn't use the combi plasma on them.
They're twin length, I believe.
Sure, okay. Thank goodness we didn't use the combi plasma. And then 5s to wounds. And that'll be 1 wound.
Okay, 3 up.
All fine. Sorcerer next, he'll be 3 up to hit as well. 5s to wounds. No wounds. And Abaddon next. 2s to hit. 5s to wounds. That's cocked. And we have 1 more, which I think you kind of want to fail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Reanimation.
5 up reanimation. Ooh,
So
we do
1 Wraith.
lose 1 Wraith. Last cannon next, he's going to fire a cheeky wee shot at the swarms inside that building, because I really don't want you anywhere near me. I'm needing 3s to hit. Twin lengths. Twin lengths. Still no.
Okay.
Combi bolter. Well, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3s to wound. And then you get your standard 5 up. You get a base save 5 up cover.
5 up cover for intervening models.
And
Nope.
5 up.
Reanimation. Okay, so 1 swarm's down to 2 wounds.
Raptor squad going to be firing some deadly shots hopefully at this front ghost arc. It still has quantum shielding, but I have a melter gun in there and a combi melter. So first off I will fire the melted gun. Now this will be 3s to hit, which is a hit, and I will need 5s to glance.
5's to glance, yeah, 6's to pen on 2 dice.
I am in melter range and you will get a 4 up save. So that will be a pen. Would you like to try and make a save?
Yep, let's go for it. 4 up. Oh, it's saved.
So next up I will fire the combi melter, which will hit.
Nice.
We really need an R pen. Which will pen.
Pen.
Would you like to make a save?
Oh,
Please
here we
fail
go.
this.
Yes!
Oh, that's an R save.
Yeah.
Obliterator next. He's going to try and risk a assault cannon on this ghost arc. Unfortunately we didn't get through his shield, which would have been lovely. So because it's rending I need to get 6s then 3s if on the armor pen, so it's kind of not a high chance. Because we don't think there's about 25% covered, there will be no 4 up save in this one, bit debatable, but it's a bit of a tricky one.
Let's go.
So Dave, do you want to drink?
No, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to risk it.
Didn't think so. 3s to hit. That'll be all hit. And then I need 6s to glance, and then possibly on to rending. That'll be nothing. Coming to the end of the Chaos shooting phase, I'm just going to do a cheeky wee run move with the Chaos Spawn of 6 inches.
Yeah.
He's coming at you. And with that, I believe that's us finished. We'll move on to the Chaos assault phase. Only charge for the Chaos is Abaddon and his Terminators. I've risked killing one of the wraiths to lower my chance to charge to an 8-inch charge. Really want to make this, otherwise I'm going to get a really bad charge back on us. So here we go. Needing an 8. Oh, why did I kill that?
You shouldn't have killed the wraith.
So that'll be a failed charge. So with that, we'll look at how many points I've scored and move on to the Necron turn 2. That's the end of the Chaos turn 2. Actually quite successful. We have secure objective number 2, and we also have secure objective number 6, stealing 1 from the Necrons. So that was grand. I was hoping to get blood and guts as well, but unfortunately Abaddon was not up for it this turn. So we're on 5-1 as we move on to Necrons turn 2.
Right, I've just drawn a new objective card, which is secure objective marker 5, which is over where Abaddon basically is sitting. Yeah, we still have domination and witch hunter to get, which I am contemplating maybe sniping the psyker with some death marks. And speaking of death marks, we've got 2 reserve rolls to make this turn. Now, I know some of you are probably screaming, why didn't you bring them in with the raptors? I forgot is the answer. So yeah, so let's go ahead and roll first of all for the death marks.
Not today.
Okay, even with hypological strategy, can't fix it. And next the Night Scythe, which I will put that up to a 3+ through Imhotep's Warlord trait, Hypological Strategist, and that will bring on the Night Scythe. And on that note, let's move into Necron's movement phase. We've finished off the Necron movement phase, so we brought in the Night Scythe with Imhotep. We didn't move 24 inches, we moved 23 to be quite cheeky. So the unit that disembarks from it can still fire full ballistic skill, because we hope to pick off a Terminator or 2.
Sure.
The wraiths have ran away. Abaddon's big and scary, and I don't want anything to do with him. And that spawn is kind of slipping through my net. I don't want him getting Linebreaker.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Everything was dealt with in 12 inches at the start of the movement phase, so we have got reanimation protocol on the Canoptic Harvest. Scarabs have moved up. We're going to try and pick off a Land Raider. Wouldn't that be something? And finally, up on the opposite flank, everything's moving together. We're going to try and overkill the raptors because they've got Melt Up. I don't like Melt Up. Yeah, so we've got one thing to do, which is Emotech's Storm ability. So we'll go get dice ready for that and we'll come back in a minute.
One thing I'd like to do first is, I haven't actually revealed this objective in the middle.
Oh,
David,
we're
can
not?
you just roll for it?
Of course I can.
Just any dice will do, and we'll put that down.
So,
Don't give me sabotage.
it's a Skyfire Nexus.
Oh, well, yeah.
No,
okay.
that's not good. We're going to start the Necron shooting phase off with the Ghost Arcs. We're going to go for a little bit of overkill here. So we're going to fire on the Raptors with 10 shots from the Gauss Flux Array. So we're looking for 3s to hit here with 10 shots. Okay, that's 8 hits.
Pretty good.
And we're looking at 4s to cause any wounds. Okay, 2 wounds. So let's see if you can make those saves.
Cool, 2 3-ups. So 1 goes down.
Nice. We'll keep rolling. We've now got the passengers inside, so we have 20 shots. They're hitting on 2s because they're buffed just now by the Stalker. So 2s to hit. Okay, so that's 1, 2, that's 3 misses. I see a couple of 2s there, so the Stalker's definitely bringing its points back.
Oh yeah, that's about 5 extra hits.
Yeah.
6 extra hits, my goodness.
Good play, Stalker. And then 4s to cause any wounds. Oh wow. Okay, so let's sort these out. So You're looking at 8 saves to make there, Ross.
Saves, so 50-50, I should maybe save a few.
Or, yes.
One's still alive? Yep.
Cannot believe it.
So we've got one guy left.
Okay, the Ghost Ark wasn't able to do it, so that raptor's still alive. We're going to use the heat ray from the Stalker. So 2 shots. It will be 3s to hit and 2s to cause a wound. Okay, this is happening. Okay, so the Stalker can buff warriors, but he can't shoot well himself. Makes perfect sense. Ghost Ark number 2, we're going to use the God's Flux Array on this side arc here to shoot at that last raptor. Okay, so we're looking for 3s to cause a hit. I'll take it. That's 7 hits. And now we're looking at 4s to cause a wound. Nice.
Oh.
So 6 saves on that raptor.
6 saves, that is that might do it. So 6, gotta make 3 ups. And he's gone.
He's gone.
Yep.
Okay, the passengers now, let's try the Obliterator. See if we can take at least a wound or something off him and get lucky. So we've got 2s to hit with the Stalker. Again, bringing some more hits into the fray, so that's 8 hits in total. And we're looking at 4s to wound. Okay, so that's 5 wounds.
5 wounds, oh my.
Give me 2 ones, Ross. Give me snake eyes.
I don't really want to fail these, I'd like to keep him alive! Oh no! So that's my Obliterator.
That's a whole flank to me now.
Oh no.
Next up, this is going to be the Night Scythe with its twin-linked Tesla Destructor. So we're going to shoot at the Forge Fiend. So we're looking at strength 7, so we're glancing you on 5s, depending on 6s. And with Tesla, any hit rolls of a 6 cause 2 additional extra hits.
Nice.
So 3s to hit. Okay, we do get 2 more hits there because of the 6. So we get 5 hits in total, and 5s to glance. Okay, we get 2 pens.
2 pens, now I do get a 5-up demon save. Really need to make at least 1, that'd be nice. And we have 1 cocked.
Yep.
And that one is saved, but we do have 1 pen going through. Would you like to see what that is?
Yeah.
Don't get weapon destroyed. 5 would be weapon destroyed.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll 1, 2, 3, 4? It'll be an autocannon. 5, 6 the plasma. That'll be one of the autocannons.
Now I've chosen this turn not to activate Emotech Storm. Just for those you may be wondering, we're going to try and save it for later on. We're going to go ahead now and shoot with this unit. So,
What are you firing at?
yeah, so Staff of Light from the Cryptech in that unit is going to fire over at Abaddon and his bodyguards. So we have Assault 3 with the Staff of Light. Okay, all hit.
Yep,
and
nice.
it's 3s to cause a wound as it's strength 5. So that's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
But you do get your full armor save, Ross.
Yep, so it'll be normal guy first. He's a 2-up. Oh, this is how it's going to play out, isn't it?
Oh wow.
And then it'll be, is it Abaddon or the Sorcerer first?
It's actually Abaddon's closest next.
Right, cool. I will...
Good look out, sir.
I'll look out, sir, because I might take another guy. Look out, sir. So I looked out, and then a guy is fine.
Next we are going to do the rapid firing Gauss. So we have 15 shots from the warriors, shooting into again Abaddon and his units. Okay, here we go guys.
Yep, 3s to hit, 4s to
3s
wounds.
to hit. Okay, that's actually not a bad roll. Okay, so we've got 5, that's 9 hits.
Nice.
Look at those 6s.
Yes, a few.
And then 4s to cause a wound. Oh wow. Okay, so that's 4 saves. Would you like to look out, sir?
I will look out, sir. So we'll see if we stem on other guys. Wish I just maybe saved it normally, because that would have been all saved.
Yep.
There's looked out, sir, so I can distribute as I see fit. But they are all
good.
fine.
And last up, we have Emotech and his Staff of the Destroyer. AP 2, Strength 6, Assault 3.
Oh my goodness.
18 inches, so we are looking at 2s to hit. They all hit. We're looking at 2s to cause a wound. They all wound. Would you like to look out, sir?
I will indeed look out, sir. So we're looking out.
Okay.
So 1 goes on Abaddon, 4 up in Bill. That is super cocked. And he's fine. And then we've got 2, they are Marcus Inged, so 4 up again.
Oh!
That'll be the 2
Terminators.
Gone.
So just want to quickly recap, that's the end of the shooting phase. Starting out really bad against those raptors up there, but eventually we got rid of them. So we've managed to make the Abaddon and his retinue look a little bit less terrifying. So in that, let's go ahead and move into Necron's assault phase. We're into the Necron's assault phase and we've got some charges to declare this time. Don't know if that's rare for Necrons, but
you've got more than me.
yeah. So these scarabs here are going to try and scratch this Land Raider to death, so let's roll a charge. Ah yeah.
7 inches.
I'm going to re-roll that, we're in either way, but
Yep.
I'll re-roll the 2 with fleet. 7 inches it is. And finally we've got 1 more charge, which will be I can't fail, so
Yeah.
let's just roll for formalities. Oh look.
Oh, you're in.
First combat we're going to do will be the Wraiths versus the Chaos Spawn. Now I want to catch this spawn before he starts to get line breaker. So Ross, why don't you go ahead and roll your mutation, see what you get.
Which one do I need for
You
armor
really
save?
you want 1, you want to roll 1.
Give me a 1 or 2. That's
That's
cocked.
Okay, so you got a 4 up armor save this turn.
Nice.
So let me start. So with my whip coils I'll be hitting you first. So I have 8 attacks. We are hitting on 3s. Okay, not too bad. That's 5 hits. And I wound you on 3s, 6 is rend. So if you get 3 6s you're dead.
Oh! David!
Oh, the Catans are smiling. Okay, so we've piled in the scarabs. We've managed to do it so we're not an inch away from, we're an inch away from Abaddon and the sorcerer. We've counted it, we've got 30 attacks.
Oh.
So we're 3s to hit, and then we need some 6s. If I get 4 6s, guys, that's Dead Land Raider.
Yeah, that'll be.
Due to Entropic Strike. So, 3s to hit. Fairly good start. Okay, so that's 8 misses. So that's 22 hits.
Yeah.
Just give me 4 6s.
Yeah, you should get it.
We got it.
Yeah. That's.
So we got 5 6s. So that's a dead Land Raider. But I cannot consolidate them.
No.
So that will bring an end to the Necron assault phase. I only have 1 objective to claim, which is holding objective marker 5, which is up there with Emotech and those warriors. And my race did consolidate 6 inches, and I'm going to come up and give Abaddon a little bit to think about. So that brings it to 5 to 2, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And let's move into Chaos, turn 3.
Chaos turn 3 here. I still have my Blood and Guts cards, which hopefully I might achieve this turn. I need to secure victory point 1, so my cultists may be running backwards, and I've got no prisoners, so I need to completely destroy a unit somewhere in my turn. All possible, all doable, is whether I can survive the next couple of turns. Yikes. So let's see where I move to and what I can do. The only thing I've got here is my Raptor reserves. I genuinely don't know what they're going to do. Not come in is the answer.
I was going to bring my death marks as well.
Well, you can do that next time. But for now, we're going to see where I finish up moving. We've now finished up our movement for the Chaos side. We've got the Forge Fiend who's moving back. He's just getting away from those scarabs, needs to try and finish them. Abaddon is in place to charge them, hopefully finish them off if the Forge Fiend can't do too much damage. And the cultists are running back to take objective marker 1. I'm going to run move, I need to get a 2+. If I get a 1, there'll be much sadness.
Okay.
So first thing, Forge Fiend, it will not die. It might die.
It may die.
Chaos Psychic phase. Unfortunately I can't go lobbing units about as I'm a little bit out of range, so I will try and attempt to do a shield. But first, how many power dice do I get? Hey, shame I'm only going to use 1 ability this turn.
So you get 6 and I get 9. I don't really want this power. You're going to lob a lot of dice at it, so
Yeah.
I'll do 3 dice in this just for funs. And I've cast it. I can't redo it, so I presume you're going to lob all
Yeah.
6 dice. Just need a 6.
And we swap it, so
one.
no Empiric Shield for the Sorcerer.
Starting off my Chaos shooting phase, I'm going to fire by Forge Fiend. He is going to shoot his Ectoplasma Cannon at the Scarabs. I want to cause a wee bit of damage on them. I get there
4, yeah.
4. Now, I really don't want to overheat, because if I get hot, that's going to be embarrassing. Well, thank goodness. So we'll roll 2d6, see where we end up. Sailing magically away.
Oh no. Oh no.
7 inches. Don't hit Abaddon. A very near miss on Abaddon. Yay, that's called luck apparently.
Very lucky.
Forge Fiend will now fire its Lacerating Hades Autocannon. Force to hit, choose to kill, but you will get a 6-up reanimation. Please hit loads of them. That's not loads of them.
It's just 1 hit.
It is. Now, anything but a 1.
Oh, okay.
Woo, you get a 6-up save.
6-up reanimation.
Don't do this.
Nah.
Cool.
So I'll just take off the closest base, which is the one with the wounds on it already.
Almost finished the Chaos shooting. Not going to shoot with Abaddon and the Sorcerer, because see if I kill one Scarab by luck and then I roll double 1 to charge. That is the most humiliating thing I've ever done in my life. So I will attempt to run with these cultists. I need to get anything but a 1, and that'll give me objective marker 1.
So you're not going to make objective marker 1? Oh wow, Ross.
That was painful.
Yeah.
In the Chaos Assault phase now, I have 1 charge to clear on the Scarabs, who somehow... Needing 2d6, just need to get a double 1. Well, 4 inches will get everyone in.
So get our piling sorted and we'll come back, work out the hits.
Abaddon is striking first, obviously. He is weapon skill 7, so I'm 3s to hit, and then I'm 2s to wound, re-rolling. I need to hit at least 6 times. Really need loads of hits. And that is 5 hits.
5
it's
hits.
not enough to wipe you. And then I have 2s to bring you to your 6-up reanimation with 5.
5, okay. So 5 6-ups. Let's get 5 6s, guys. No. So that's 5 dead Scarabs. So after the deaths caused by Abaddon, it kind of brought the combat out of coherency. So next to Pylon was a Sorcerer, who wasn't then in range to attack. My Pylon was next with the Scarabs, which brought me in range to hit the Sorcerer. So I have 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay, 2 hits. I'm going to get 2 wounds here, Ross, and you're going to fail both your saves, yeah? Okay, so 5's to wound. Okay. 1 wound.
Saved.
So I think that brings you into your subtle phase, Ross.
Yep. So that's your Fearless. So we just stick about, and that is going to be. Have a look at, see if I achieved anything. Give you a clue. I did not. Let's move on to Necrons turn 3.
We're now into Necrons, turn 3. So we've drawn a brand new objective card, which is secure objective marker 3, which is entirely achievable this turn.
Just heading over there.
Yeah, so Tomb Spider can go and get that. We still have, secure objective, kill a Psyker, Witch Hunter, and Domination. So what I'm going to do is quickly roll my reserve rolls for the death marks.
Just needed 2.
Nice, so the death marks come in. I'm actually going to elect to not bring them in.
Oh.
I'll make it down to a 2 because of Hypological Strategist. I'll wait for your raptors to come in
Don't say
and
that.
try and snipe them before they can cause me damage. So let's move on to Necrons, movement phase. let's recap the Necron movement phase. So we've moved Emotic and his warriors and Cryptek just up to try and scratch the Forge Fiend a little bit with some Gauss, plus the Staff of the Destroyer. Down the other side, the Wraiths have moved up. We're going to try and engage Abaddon and the Sorcerer. We need to kill the Sorcerer to gain a victory point. So I'm going to charge in and try and dedicate all my attacks onto the Sorcerer.
Good call.
Tomb Spider's moved back to get objective marker 3 to get a victory point. And you'll notice there's no longer a Night Scythe on the table. We've flown him off. Couldn't quite maximise any of his shooting or anything this turn, so hopefully need him for next turn. And finally, the little group up here is still sticking together.
Whoa.
We're going to try and eliminate those last of the cultists and make it very difficult for Chaos to run away with the points. So with that being a good recap there, let's move into Necron's shooting phase. We're going to start the shooting phase with activating Lord of the Storm. So every unit unengaged in combat is going to take D6, strength 6, no EP hits on a roll of a 5+. And that's 48 inches coming from Emotek there in the middle. So we'll start with the Forge Fiend here, because we can scratch him.
We'll do that.
So on a 5+. Oh god.
I don't think this is the worst situation for you.
No, and then
I really want you to feel this one.
Oh
well,
okay.
Never mind.
So how many hits did they get hit by? 4 hits, I'll take it. And it's 2s to wound. Okay, so that's 3 saves to make on the cultist, full armour.
Yeah. 6 up. So
okay.
2 go down.
Next up to shoot will be the warriors that are bodyguarding Emotek. So only one's in rapid fire range, so we've got 11 shots, hitting on 3s, glancing on 6s because of Gauss. Okay, so far we've got 4 misses. I could have really used those 6s.
You sure could. You just need 2 6s here.
Give me as many 6s as we can here. Okay, I get those 2 6s. So you've got 2 5-up demon saves. This is big.
Just got me 1.
Oh!
No.
Stop! That's a Forge Fiend that's dead. Next up to shoot is going to be the Ghost Ark. Now the Ghost Ark is currently in rapid fire range for the passengers, so we're going to shoot them first at the cultists in the middle here. So the first 4 will get their full armour saves, but behind them the next will get their cover saves.
Their full armour save is 6 up in your AP 5.
So I am Ross, you know my army better than I do. So 20 shots, and they're still buffed by the Stalker. 2s to hit.
Please tell me that's all but not all but 1.
All but 2. But again, the Stalker's added some more hits.
Yeah, great.
So 18 hits and
3s to wound.
3s to wound, yeah.
Give the first 4.
Oh wow.
Oh no. Oh no.
Right. So yeah, the first 4 will tank it, and then you're left with 10 saves to make.
10 saves at 5 up. I can do this. I cannot do this.
No.
They are super gone.
Yeah. As we've now got no more targets to shoot at, Ghost Ark down to 2 hull points is going to flat out, and the Stalker is going to run. So let's see how far the Stalker can run. 4 inches. So I'll get those most done, and on that note, let's move into assault phase, as we have a charge to declare, a very important one with the race. We've moved on to the Necron assault phase, so we have 1 charge to declare with these wraiths, needing a 3-inch charge to hopefully assassinate the sorcerer. So I do have fleet. We're in. We're super in. So we'll move those in, and we'll move into combat.
In this assault phase, Abaddon is initiative 6, so he is striking first. He will be hitting on 3s, and I'll be using his Talon of Horus, so I'll be strength 8. So I'll need 2s to wound, so I'll kill the base completely and then move on to the wraiths. So I need 3s, give me loads. Hey, that's enough.
Nice.
And then 2s to wound. And I do have shreds to give me 4 wounds. So you get 1 6-up. No, the Scarab wasn't in range for you to benefit this turn, so he's
dead. but the saves will now go into the race.
Yeah, so you've got your standards.
3 up invul, but they were in range for reanimation protocol this
Yeah,
turn.
just to check. Okay.
What did I check?
Well, didn't you I only wounded you 4 times?
Oh, sorry. Yes, it'll be 3 saves to make.
3 saves to make. Reroll that for us, David.
Thank you. Sorry.
Never mind.
So the race will be next to strike back. I'm going to put all my attacks onto the sorcerer,
Cool.
as Abaddon is just not happening.
No.
And he did not get his Empiric Shield off.
I know very well.
So we're looking at 4s to hit. Why did I not have those 6s for wound?
Yeah, that would have been delightful.
Yeah, now we are 2s to wound, 6s all rend. We do have a 6 and 1 save to make.
So we are looking at for the 6 5 up Terminator save, which we get.
No way!
And then a 2 up save, which we get.
And the race are fearless, so that'll be them stuck in combat. And with that, we do have objective marker 3 down there to claim with the Tomb Spider. That'll give me another victory point, bringing me to 5 to 3, and I currently hold Line Breaker, bringing it 5 to 4.
Ooh.
So as much as you've not got much to field rush, you're winning. Again!
What?
So let's move into Chaos Space Marines, turn 4.
Alright guys, we are now on to Chaos turn 4. We're gonna, our Raptor, our final one, comes in automatically. I'm going to see if I scatter. I really need to land in this and take this objective. So don't scatter!
It's fine.
We're fine.
Now I'm declaring the death marks are going to use their special ability to come in on your reserve roll.
You cheeky sod.
So I will have to scatter as well.
So do I place my guys down first?
Place them down first and then we'll bring on the death marks. Now Ross's Raptors came on and didn't scatter. I'm going to put my death marks here and I'm going to see if they're skillful as the Raptors are. Let's go for it. Oh no! So what that looks like is they'll come on, rapid fire the Raptors, but on the turn that they deep strike, they sniper wound on a 2+ as opposed to a 4+. Yeah. This is brutal. Now that was the end of your movement, I believe, Ross?
It was.
So at the end of the enemy movement phase, the death marks get to shoot their sniper rounds, and we're going to target those Raptors.
Yep.
So it's going to be 3s to hit, we're in rapid fire range, so 10 shots, and 2s to wound, 6s rend. Let's see if we get some lucky ones here. Oh. Okay, so that's what, 8 hits?
It's 8 hits indeed.
And then we're looking for 2s to wound, but 6s will kill. Okay, so 2 6s, but the
2
rest
hits.
of wound.
Oh, how did you... Not even 1 fail. So... But the rest unit survives.
Nice. Leadership check though.
Oh indeed. We'll do that now.
Yep, end of the phase.
So we'll do that now. They've got 1 champion, so they are leadership 9. And they're fine.
Sticking around.
I only need them to stay here till the end of my turn. On to the Chaos Psychic phase, because I really don't have that much to do. And we're going to see how many power dice I get. 6. Really don't need these. And I will just use 4 to give me Empiric Shield?
Empiric Shield.
Empiric Shield! So I just need to not peril. I don't peril when I get 3, you've got 6 dice
Yeah,
to stop
chuck
it.
all 6 at it.
Sounds like a plan. 3 6s will stop it. So close. So close.
So he's got a 3 up invul. And moving into what is Chaos shooting phase?
A very small Chaos shooting phase. Going to be a very, very, very quick shooting phase here. 1 melter gun hitting on 3+. Not today. 1 combi belter hitting on 3+. Hits.
Combi melter.
Combi melter,
Yep.
sorry. Does. What pistol?
Yep. Oh wow.
Wow. Let's go on to the assault phase. We're in the turn 4 of the Chaos assault phase. How I'm going to play this is I really, really, really don't want to win. I'm going to roll Abaddon's demon weapon because I won't wound as near it as well. And I kind of want to fail. I'll take the wound. And yeah, and weapon skill 1, we'll carry on, hopefully get to turn 5, I'll wipe you, get a bunch of points.
It's strange how this makes sense.
Yeah, yep, so let's do this. Give me a 1. That's the complete opposite.
You've been rolling 1s all day, Barton.
Why?
Okay, so yeah, we'll work out how many attacks and see what this damage is going to look like.
Okay, Abaddon's decided now is the time to party, which I really didn't want him to. He's got 11 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Go for it.
Great, loads of misses,
That's
which
what you want,
kind of
yeah.
wanted.
Just weird.
I want to fail a bunch of these, and we stay locked in combat. 4s to wound. Not exactly what I wanted, but yeah, you could survive this. That'll be your standard 3 up invo and 5 up funeral reanimation. But you make them all!
No, no, no.
Yep, that's okay then.
Right, so I'll hit next.
Who are you going for?
The sorcerer, of course.
Cool.
So we have 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Meh. Literally meh describes that.
Yeah.
And then we are 2s to win, 6s will rend. Just 3 wounds.
So 2 ups, now I've rolled all 1s, and this is not the moment I want 1s. There'll be no 1s, so let's continue combat, David. Be at the end of the chaos. So what, turn 4. So we've managed to get secure objective number 1 with the raptors, being the bros that they are. But that's everything. And yeah, Abaddon's still stuck in combat, which I kind of wanted. As we move on to the Necrons, turn 4.
We're back in the Necron turn 4.
Turn 4 indeed.
So I have drawn secure marker 5, which is over there next to Imhotep, so that'll at least bring me a point back up. I'm still behind.
Yep.
The rest of my points just aren't really achievable just yet. So the flyer will come back in automatically, but guess what? There's just raptors to shoot at. So half my stuff is redundant this turn. We'll move into the Necron movement phase and we'll catch back up and see what that looks like. Now we've finished up the Necron movement phase. Good news, bad news. The Ghost Ark got immobilised on the fence. I was planning to put him 4 inches away from the objective so I could hop onto it, but not be within 3 so Ross could steal it if I got that card.
Cheeky.
Worked out, horrible mess. So I'm now stuck there in the middle. He's pretty much redundant because Ross can just move at firing range.
Yep.
Other Ghost Arks moved up to maximise fire on the raptors, still within 6 inches of the stalker. Again, everything's ready to hop back on objectives. Flyers came back on, just within threat range of Abaddon if he tries to do a runner. Don't know what to do with Emotech, but I'm within 3 inches of the other objective, number 5. And finally the Tomb Spiders hopped 4 inches away in the corner, away from objective marker 3, so I can hop onto it, shoot the EP there. So with that, we'll go into the Necron shooting phase.
Oh my goodness.
We only have 3 models to kill. I think we're going to kill them.
I'm cute.
First up to shoot will be the passengers in the Ghost Ark in rapid fire range of those 3 poor raptors.
Oh dear.
And again, buff +1 ballistic skill because of the stalker. So we're going to do 2s to hit with 20 shots and 4s to wound. So 2s to cause a hit. Okay, that's 17 hits. Again, more 2s getting put in there because of that stalker. And 4s to cause a wound. I think they're going to die.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6, 8. You know what? That's not that bad.
You might need another Ghost Ark.
So yeah.
And
Oh,
they're
no,
gone. They're all gone.
So they are gone. And guess what, guys? That's all I had to shoot, or all I could shoot. So we'll move into Necron's assault phase.
Okay, so Abaddon once again striking first. There's no reanimation anymore. Whoa. But I really want to fail this again. So we use Demon Weapon. Possibly roll a 1, but I'll take a 2 or 3 otherwise. I'll take a 2. So that will give me a total of 7 attacks. Just like to remove that 2, David. I will be hitting on 3s. Yep, I'll be content with that.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't mind a wound or 2 on you at the moment, and it'll be forced wounds. That's one wound.
okay, so we have 3 up invul and reanimation is off now. We're fine.
Cool.
So we now have our 6 attacks back. Again, guys, I'm still going for that assassination on the Psyker.
Yep.
So force to hit. I think it's 2 hits every time.
Yeah, that's not been too good for you.
Okay.
2's to wound though.
2's to wound, 6 is rend. Only 1.
Only 1 wound. You might get it. You get it!
He's got 2 wounds.
Yeah, so you're down to...
He's down to 1.
Oh my.
Are you fearless?
Abaddon is.
I believe you are, yeah.
So...
That will be end of the Necron assault phase. And I believe that moves into Chaos Space Marines. Turn 5?
Did you achieve anything?
No.
Chaos Space Marines, turn 5! David forgot. He's achieved objective number 5. So that would be the end of Necrons, where we're at 6 to 5.
6 to 5,
To
yeah.
Chaos! So I really need this combat to finish this turn. Chaos, turn 5 now. I got Kingslayer as a new card. Ouch. Really didn't need that at this moment. But I still have Blood and Guts and no prisoners, so I really need to finish off the Wraiths this turn. Absolutely essential. I don't think I can stress that anymore. So we've only got a couple of things we can do, which is the Psychic phase, then straight on to Assault. And we'll see what we get from there. Okay, Chaos Psychic. We're going to attempt to manifest some dice. Don't need a 6. 1 will do fine.
What?
Yeah, so I will attempt with 3 dice to cast my
Empiric Shield.
Empiric Shield. I got it for right this time for a change. Use 3 dice, hopefully don't miscast, because that cost me my sorcerer and the game. And I get it with 1. You can attempt to deny with 1 dice.
Now let it go.
Cool, we're playing this game.
Yeah, we're playing this game.
Right, with that we go straight on to the Chaos Assault phase.
You're not going to roll for force?
Oh, I'll roll force as well. And I get it.
Sorry, I will remind you to do your phase Ross, okay?
Cheers, dude.
I should just not said anything.
You shouldn't at all, but cheers, bro.
Okay, so go into the assault phase. Oh.
This is the part that will probably decide the game. I need to kill these wraiths, and I've failed to do any wounds previously in 2 rounds.
Yep.
Here we go, we're going to use Talon of Horus. We get 5 attacks. We are hitting on 3s, need loads of 3s. That's enough.
Yeah.
2's to wound. Thankfully, we're shred. 3 wounds, not enough.
Okay, so 3 up invols. Oh my word! So 1's down to 1 wound. Oh no! Okay, so we're down to 1 wound on the Wraith. I'm gonna hit your sorcerer back.
Obviously.
Because if I can kill him, I get a point.
Yeah.
And I won't die. So 3 hits. We're looking at 4's to hit. Okay.
Yeah.
We're looking at 2's to wound, 6's will rend. Oh no.
If I roll a 1 here, I think that's game.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, you're alive.
Now
Okay.
this is what I need.
So you've got 2 attacks.
2 attacks, 4's to hit.
And then
5's to
5's to wound. But if I fail any of my saves, that's it. I think I'll probably lose the game. I'll have to go for tabling. Oh! No! Okay. Because we're fearless, we're locked in combat.
Yep.
That denies you a whole plethora of victory points.
Sure does.
So with that, I think you've got no victory points to claim this turn.
Not this turn.
We'll move into Necrons, turn 5. Welcome back to Necrons turn 5. I had to go ahead and draw Kingslayer as my next objective card. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to discard that right away.
Yeah, I'm good. You okay with me burning mine as well? Because I don't see that happening.
Yeah, let's not do this.
Yep.
I do have some movements to do, so I can prepare for domination if the game continues. But with all the guns in the world, I can't even shoot one of them.
Nice.
So I'll go ahead, do my movement phase, guys, and we'll catch up and see where everything's left off. Right, guys, we've finished off the movement phase, as massive as that was. Everything's just moved to be within 4 inches of an objective, so they can move and claim it should they need it for domination. Cryptek has split himself away from the unit, moving over to that objective over there. That's marker 4. Spider stayed where he is the whole game. However, let's talk about what's going to happen going forward. So Ross, talk me through what's happening here.
So to explain what's going to happen, if Abaddon manages to kill that 1 wound wraith, and then we end the game on this turn, I will win. If he does not, and the wraith manages to kill a sorcerer, it'll be a draw. And if the game continues on any level, I'm going to concede, as David will get domination next turn, which will grant him, I believe, 6 plus D3 plus a further D3?
Because of the Thrall of the King, so yeah, I'm getting D3 plus D3 plus 3.
So I really want to kill that wraith in this game to finish.
Yeah.
So to begin this, I think we're going for the Abaddon.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Talon of Horus, did me well last time.
So let's see how this goes. This is a game changer, guys.
Yep, this is where it's all coming down to. I am needing 3s to hit. We have 3 hits.
Okay, I'm nervous.
2s to wound with shreds. We have 1 cocked. And we have 3 wounds.
Okay.
There is no reanimation, I just need to get 1 or 2.
Oh!
So that's it.
So the wraith will die.
I will not get my cards because this was your turn. I need to achieve it during mine. As it is your turn, David, because you're the finisher of this one, would you like to roll to see if this game continues?
Yeah.
On a 1 or 2 it is a chaos victory. On a 3, 4, 5 or 6,
yeah,
it'll be a Necron 1.
I need that 3+ for this game to go on.
Yep.
Let's go for it. It happened the last time. Oh, there we go. So that is...
With Abaddon, the only, any sorcerer, the only models left, and with the majority of Necrons still on the field.
Yeah, you killed 3 wraiths and 6 scarabs the whole game.
But ultimately with 6 to 5,
unbelievable.
That is a chaos victory.
Yeah, well done, Ross.
What?
Yeah. So we'll catch up in a second with our thoughts on this incredible game.
Yeah, that was something else.
What just happened? I can't believe I just lost.
Yeah. With only, I had 2 models left in the field.
2 models.
Abaddon and the Sorcerer, and that would be a chaos victory. No idea how that really happened, but certainly using the new psychic abilities, and one of the first times I've really used psychic, was quite important to give me manoeuvrability. The Chaos Cultist jumping onto objective marker 6 and giving me 1 point of my own and 1 from yours.
That was quite big.
Yeah, and then I almost moved back to get another one. I just needed to get a 2 and of course got a 1. But that was something else. As it shows that playing by points can win you the game.
Yeah, well, you only killed 3 wraiths, 6 scarabs. So I was left with about more than 75% of my army left still on the table.
Yeah, so you're about 1,300 points, give or take.
And you still won.
Yeah!
It just makes no sense.
So what did you think went sort of well for you? What didn't go well?
Well, what went well? Your vehicles.
Yeah,
They were nice, easy pickings.
Yeah.
So I guess that's anything against Necrons. You can't keep your vehicles safe.
If you don't deal with scarabs, the way you'd actually line them out so that the buildings completely cover them away from my Hades autocannons, because they would have just taken out 1 template per shot.
Yep.
So that was fantastic of you on that side, and then as soon as you go into Lamb Raider, Fortune's got them all.
I think what would have maybe changed in my list was my warriors I had backing up Emotech. I would have maybe swapped them out for the Lich Guard War Scythes, because I'd have been a little bit more aggressive, maybe going in for that kill on the Sorcerer and the Warlord as an Abaddon.
You would have definitely got the Sorcerer, I felt. Abaddon may have, but tough one. Yeah, for myself, you know, I'm always a big fan of cultists. They got me, 3 points in that game, moving forward in turn 1, and then almost got me 4 points. Fantastic. 50 points, you just move around and do what they need to do. Oh, tough one. Obliterators, I'm still needing a wee bit convincing on them sometimes, and Raptors really need to have a second melter gun, would have been a huge threat
like
for you. Like Demonkin, which they do get 2 melter guns, but overall, I can't complain. I won with 2 models left. What?
So yeah. Join us next time for another 40k battle report. And like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time on Tabletop Assault.